In this video, I'm going to share 4 fun activities for teaching your child vocabulary and having them practice. First, we have vocabulary 4 blocks. In this activity, you will have the boys and girls fold a piece of paper in half like this and then fold it again. When they open it, they will have 4 distinct spaces, boxes, and that way you don't have to worry about having them draw lines. Here's an example. They write the word in the first box, the meaning in the second box, a sentence of their own in the third box, and they draw a picture to match their sentence. You can also have them draw the picture first and then write a sentence to go with their picture if they'd rather do that. The word is beverage here. The meaning is any drink, usually other than water. The sentence is, I ordered hot chocolate for my beverage at dinner last night. And here's a picture of the hot chocolate that they ordered. The next activity is vocabulary bingo. I would write about 10 or 12 words on the board and have the children choose 8 of those words to write on their vocabulary bingo grid. Then we would play 5 variations of the game. The first game would be top row bingo, where they would cover the top spaces only. And then once they've covered the top spaces, they would call out bingo, the first person to do that. The second game would be bottom row, where they cover the bottom spaces. The next game would be 4 corners, where they cover the 4 corners. The next game would be the middle board, where they cover the 4 spaces in the middle. And then the final game would be blackout, where they would have to cover all the spaces and before they call out bingo. So in order to play this game, the children would choose 8 words to write on their board, and then I would call out the meaning of the words, and they would have to cover the word that matches the meaning that was called out. The next game is, actually we're going to do the matching game next, where I would have the children play a matching game. I would have the vocabulary words on one side, and then I would have their meanings on another side. I would color code the words and the meaning so that when they're playing, they would know to turn over one color for the word and another color for the meaning. And they would turn them over. You would have them play like you would have them play any other matching game. They would turn over the word, and then they would try to match the meaning. And if it doesn't match, they would turn it back over, and they'd try again. Well, actually, it would be the next person's turn, and then they would try again when it's their turn. Also, they could play this game by themselves to help them practice. I would give the boys and girls this matching game in a Ziploc bag to take home and use as a study guide as well. So we have here mammal, and we turn over here an animal with bones that usually has hair or fur on its body and feeds milk to its young, and those would match, and that person would keep that card. If they were playing against someone else, they would keep those, and then the one that has the most matches at the end would be the winner. And then if they were just doing it for practice by themselves, they'd keep turning them over until they match them all. Now, the next one would be vocabulary hangman. Now, the boys and girls, when they are needing to know how to spell the words for a test per se, or you would want them to know how to not just know the meaning of their words, but also know how to spell them, vocabulary hangman is a good game for that. And the way that I play vocabulary hangman is I would draw this figure on the board, and I would have, I would call out a meaning, and the children would have to give me letters to spell out the word. I'd write teacher and class to keep score here. And the rules for the game would be if they would need to take turns, and only the person whose turn it is can speak. And that I would tell them that the teacher will get a point for disruptions or when the students speak out of turn. They would, I would encourage them to choose the letter instead of saying the word, because if they say the word wrong, then the teacher would get a point. But if they say the wrong letter, they would only get a body part, and they would not be hanged until all of the body parts were exhausted. So it would be faster to get to give the teacher points by saying the wrong word than by guessing the wrong letter. And as they say the letters, if the letters are in the puzzle, then I would write it on the blank where it goes, and if it's not, then I would write the letter down below so that they will know that letters that have already been used, and hopefully they won't repeat them again. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and also follow me on Instagram at ClassGarden108 and Pinterest at Inspire Teacher.